I definitely think there is a personal connection to the plants. No one. Okay, let's do that again. The opening team at Charlie Parker's consisted of myself and a guy called Toby Marshall. We were lucky, unfortunately lucky in a way. We had got the venue effectively ready to open, and then realised the week before we opened that there wasn't enough power in the building for the place to trade. We actually had to delay our opening by 3 months and got to spend 3 months with the team getting to know each other, getting to know effectively every single product that we sold on our back bar, and really starting to build out who we were and who we wanted to be as a team, which is really where we got to build this idea and develop this ethos around locality, seasonality, and like a neighbourhood connection, which still holds true today. So the idea behind the garden actually started after we'd opened Charlie Parker's. We opened the venue here in November of 2016. The venue is part of a broader precinct which has a beautiful farm-to-table restaurant above us and an amazing pub next door. And 2 doors down from the venue, there is also a building which is owned by Justin, who owns our business. And there is a rooftop, unused, has a beautiful view over Paddington. And in the first week of trade, the bar manager of the venue, then Toby Marshall, came to me and said, there's this amazing rooftop, it would be awesome if we could put a garden up there. So the opening weekend we were here, Justin was sitting at a table just to my right-hand side, and at the perfect opportune time, just at the right time of night, we sidled up to Justin and asked him whether or not we could use the garden. Luckily he said yes, and that is how the garden began. Having the opportunity to do something that was more than just making drinks and serving drinks was incredibly exciting. The things that we always wanted to do at Charlie Parker's was be more than just a place where people came and had a drink. It was about having a connection to the neighbourhood and the people that come every single day, but also a connection to the people that provide to us. Being able to find a project like building a garden that the whole team could be involved in was incredibly exciting. I don't think at any point in time when I got into hospitality did I really see that this was going to be one of the things that we were doing. But it's incredibly exciting that now we are, and also that it's completely achievable and attainable for other people to do so too.
So this is actually really funny because my experience in gardening was zero. I remember when I was like 12, I think 11, 12 or 13, and I was not behaving the right way. As a punition, my mom would ask me to water the plants of our garden, and I really hated it. I didn't like to garden at all. The moment when I took the responsibility of the garden started in a very funny way. I actually got knighted by Mario with a, come si dice? But I remember that Mario did like a warrior thing, so he got the soil scoop, and he told me to go down on my knees, and he put the soil scoop on my shoulder, and he said, I nominate you responsible of the garden. So something then, I will try to find a picture of that, but something that was born as a joke. I took it straight away in consideration. When you start to think about something and that idea grows in your mind, yeah. Even if I don't know anything about something, I will tell you, yes, let's do it. Because, I can maybe get passion in the first place, but in most of the cases I wouldn't have any knowledge about it. And this is what happened actually with the garden. The reason why we're doing the garden in the first place is because we want to reduce our wastage, and how we can reduce our wastage before we actually start the garden is through compost bin is actually working and is effective. Before start the garden, for the first 3 months, I've started with the compost bin. From the moment then I got knighted from where I actually started to plant, and it was like 4 months time. And once the soil was ready, I just went to the flower shop, like next to the airport in East Sydney in Mascot, and I really started to bother the people, and they were working there with a lot of questions.
Where are you going?
going forward, I really see a positive future for our garden, and I got like a massive ambition for it. I can't wait for spring to come, because we are actually planning to plant many more plants. We got second hive coming, so our bee community is gonna get at least the double than it's now, and same for the plant. And with the next summer release, our goal it will be to supply all the ingredients for our signature by ourselves, and this is what our focus is gonna be on. And we really believe in that, and we really believe in a great future for our rooftop.